Got rejected, right? Story 1. Put the ball in her court. Ah man, that's too bad. Hope you're able to get through it. Text me next week when you're free. I can't wait to hear from you. If you hear nothing, move on. Story 2. I would lean closer to yes, but it depends. I would say to give her the benefit of the doubt until the end of the week to retake the initiative or suggest something. This has sort of happened in my case, where my girlfriend initially said no when I asked her out because she was busy that day. However, she fixed that by suggesting the following day, and we have been together ever since. Story 3. It's not a soft letdown until she doesn't let you know later. But I'm down implies that she actually is busy and wants to but can't. If she doesn't let you know next week, though, then that's pretty much a sign of no interest. Story 4. Always give them 2 chances in these situations. If they give you a kind of non-answer, just trust them and check back in a little bit. If they give the same response, then take it as a no, but often they are being truthful. Story 5. But I'm down. I don't think that would be included in a rejection. Follow up one time. If she gives you the runaround again, back off and wait for her to reach out. Story 6. The proper response to that is, okay, let me know when you're available and we'll see what happens. And then move on. Story 7. It's impossible to tell. This one could go 50-50. If you want to be at a high level of communication, tell her that you're interested too, but we'll wait for her to get back to you once things are quieter, or set some type of similar clear balls in your court type message. Personally, I don't feel like her message is clear in saying the ball is in her court, so if you're very interested, then be really clear. Obviously, don't send a lot of messages without replies, but this isn't a closed door. And if she meant it as a shutdown, she's at a low level of communication and that kind of indecisiveness is on her. Edited to add, wait, it is pretty clear she's saying the ball is in her court. I'm a distracted person who wasn't reading the whole thing. And I look forward to hearing from you. I'd love to hang out again. Makes it clear everyone knows it's on her to start things up again and sets a nice little boundary. Story 8. In my experience, yes, this is a soft exit. How do I know this? Because I put them in a position to hard exit. Like this, gotcha, I can understand busy weeks. Next Tuesday, there is this thing, and get them to commit to a hard date after the week. They will either say, oh, that sounds great. Yes, thank you for planning. Or, you'll get the hard exit, that is, I'll have to let you know next week. I can't plan that far in advance. To which I usually say, cool. Let me know a good time that works for you and I'll make arrangements. And then I never hear back. If someone is into something, they will make time for the thing or person. If they are not, they won't. Don't take it personally. It's just people being people. Use the time for yourself and you'll run across someone else who is down. Story 9. Good grief. Everybody is working a lot this week. Why would next week be any different? Honestly, this is the best kind of letdown because the ball is in her court. Don't message her until she does. Story 10. In my experience, they don't want to commit to any plans just yet. Could be legitimately work-related, or she might be trying to see if a better date comes through first. Don't overthink it. If you didn't get the "but I'm down" part, that's a soft rejection. If she says she's down, it means she wants to hang out, but it might not be priority number 1. Story 11. What would it mean if the situation were reversed? Have you ever given the answer of working a lot? I'll let you know. What did you mean when you did? Story 12. As a woman who works in a busy profession, this would not be a rejection for me. For me, it means I do want to go out with you, but unfortunately, work is in the way. Normally, when I say this, I'll offer a time I know I'll be free and ask if it works for the other person since I'm the one whose work got in the way. I hope it works out for you. Story 13. Not necessarily, but I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. The only way I can give you good advice is if you expand on how you asked her out and how it happened. Depending on how this happened, it might be that you're not taking initiative and not taking charge of the situation. I'm down can mean make a plan, but it can also mean I am not interested. I'll be vague. Again, unless we know how you asked her out, there's no way to know. Story 14. It means I may not have it in me to go out because I have a lot going on, but I don't want to tell you no because I am interested in you and may rally. Story 15. I'm a woman and sorry to tell you that no one is busier than someone not interested in spending any time or energy on you. Sorry, but someone else will be. Story 16. Don't clear your schedule for her or anything, but set aside a day. Okay, cool. I'll be free on Thursday for sure. So let me know. Then go on with your week. If Thursday comes and goes and she never gets back to you, then that's a clear answer. If she contacts you to say she can't make it, then say no problem and give one more chance. If she flakes again, then treat it as a rejection, and if it's not, then leave it on her to make any future dates happen. Story 17. Pretty much. Give her 2 days that you are available. If she cannot agree to either or she responds with a maybe or anything similar to a maybe, then let it go. She is barely interested in you, if at all, and you would be doing yourself a disservice to spend any time with her. Story 18. I don't know, man. I think yes, it's a soft letdown. I've had initial dates rejected, but then I immediately got a counter. I can't today, but I have time this Friday afternoon. If it was more that way, then I'd say you still have a shot. I would say if she reached out, then she really was busy. If not, move on, my man. Women find time for men they want. Story 19. I think if she left off the "but I'm down," then it would possibly be a soft letdown, but saying, "but I'm down" makes me believe she'd like to try and fit this in. I'd ask her again in 2 or 3 days how things are looking with work. Hey, just checking in. I know you were having a busy week, so I don't want to pry, but I enjoyed our time together and would like to hang out again. How are things looking at work? Story 20. No, it means she is working a lot. It also means you need to set an actual day, time, and place outside of that window. If she turns you down after that without offering another day or encouragement, it is a no. Story 21. Now I admit, I've been out of the dating game a long time, so I'd love if someone can let me know if this is a big faux pas in modern dating. But what's wrong with communicating? For example, hey, this is sending a mixed message that you're both interested and not interested. I'm going to back off, so if you're actually down, I expect that you'll reach out to me to organize it. Story 22. I have a rule that I follow if I ask someone out and they say they are busy. I will assume they are telling the truth and ask them out again one more time in the future. If they say they are busy again, then assume they are not interested. Historically for me, when a girl has said things like, "I'm busy this week, but maybe some other time," this meant that they are actually not interested. Take it from someone who has heard this exact same type of response from many girls. Story 23. But I'm down. If you don't know what that means, I can tell many things, lol. My guy, she is looking forward to seeing you. Now if she forgets to let you know late into the week, you are allowed one, and I repeat, one follow-up text or call. I'll admit the "I'll let you know" part is probably what threw you off a bit, lol. Story 24. I'm quite busy myself. After work, I have training sessions, and afterward, I'm usually either tired or it doesn't feel appropriate to meet someone for the first time by going out. So, if I say, "I'll let you know, but I'm down," it means I'll inform you once I've cleared my schedule and can present myself properly. After a few dates, I'm comfortable meeting with that person after workouts because it's easier for us to reach an agreement. Story 25. Dude, chill. No need to overthink this. Take it at face value and wait for her to make the next move. When she's free, she'll probably be in touch. But you have to play it cool, at least in the beginning. Don't be too keen and push it. Just take things as they come. She literally said she's interested, so be happy about it, and if it doesn't work out, move on. Story 26. This isn't a strict answer to your question, but a paradigm shift that I found very useful. You're put in a tough situation where your schedule is booked for something she might not even intend to attend. Right? Wrong. When scheduling things like this, schedule it just as much for yourself as for the prospect of the date. This serves 2 purposes. 1, you have a fun day regardless of what she decides. 2, there's less anxiety between now and then about what she will choose to do. This can come in a lot of ways. If you were planning a coffee shop date, bring a good book. If you were going to a ball game, have a friend you know would be down to join. In short, reframe this to be a win-win scenario and not a risk of rain. Story 27. Why would you think that? She said she is down. Take it at face value until you are given a reason to believe otherwise. She said she will let you know. Give her a chance to follow up on that, or at least wait until her work week is done. In the beginning, women will test you, and they do not really ever stop after. You need to show her that you are patient, secure in yourself, and have your own goals, pursuits, and friends or family to keep yourself busy. Contrary to what Disney says, women do not want to be on a pedestal or the center of your world. And if they say that, their words are betraying their subconscious wiring. This is also your chance to test her. Will she let you know? If a week passes and she is still saying the same, then she may be dodging you. Do not escalate things to a negative vibe, but just back off from her. Maybe even ask another girl out. If after some radio silence she starts messaging you and trying to talk and steer things back to meeting up, then you know she is legitimately interested. Otherwise, do not spend your time on those who do not value it. Story 28. If it was a rejection, she wouldn't leave the "I'll let you know" open. It would just be "I'm busy." To be clear, there's zero context in this, so the advice is a guess. Story 29. No. As a woman who is also an attorney, this is an "I really want to but just can't right now." It's possible she's genuinely swamped. Just reply, "Thanks for letting me know. Just reach out when you're free." If she doesn't take the initiative to reschedule, then take it as a rejection. Story 30. See all the "I am a woman, it means yes, but..." Ignore all of it. All of it is nonsense. Here is the reality. 1. Women make things happen for men they want. Women tell no to men they do not want. Women keep the men who are average around as a backup to the backup to the backup in case they can't get the first option to girlfriend or wife them. Basically, 3 is a sucker. You are 3. Don't be a sucker. Story 31. She is definitely not that interested. A person who is genuinely interested will put in the effort to meet up. I work a lot, and if I am busy a certain week, I will look at my schedule and be like, I am super busy this week, but I can do a certain day next week. Anytime a person does not offer another option, that means you are not their top priority. Story 32. I treat it as such. The week is busy, but how about the weekend? How about next week? Her not suggesting a different moment literally means she's putting you on hold until you're useful to her. My experience taught me that women will go out of their way for a guy if they feel like it, which is not your case. Like popular wisdom said before, anything that's not an enthusiastic yes is a no. Tell her to message you when she's available and forget her until she does. The worst case is that the obvious happens and she drops you, but you've already moved on. Story 33. While it could happen if they never follow up or keep saying it, most professional women will be busy. And as a busy woman, it is a turn-off when men lash out, not saying you are, because I am busy. In real life, you get busy, so how someone works with you is important. Story 34. It's a letdown 99% of the time. I've had plenty of reschedulers. People are legitimately busy, but the only ones that ever materialized were ones that gave concrete alternatives. I'm working a lot this week, but I'm down for Saturday night instead. Means yes, an actual date. I'm working a lot this week, so I'll let you know means she's not getting back to you. If she does, it's a miracle. But assume she won't and move on with your life, talk to other girls. Story 35. If this is about online dating, you have to figure out how many attempts you want to try before moving on. You already tried to set up a date, and they put it on hold. The ball is in their court. It's very possible that they won't follow up to let you know they're free. I have a strict one invitation only rule, but if you want to try again next week, your mileage may vary. Story 36. No, I wouldn't say that, especially because she has reiterated her interest by saying she is available. Just take her word for it that she is busy this week and do not let it get to your head too much. Story 37. I would assume you are not going to hear from her. Do not plan your week around the idea that anything is going to happen with her. If she ends up getting back to you, great. I would not cancel plans for her, though, since she never committed to anything. Also, I would not check in with her. If she is interested, she will make the effort. Story 38. Keep expectations low, follow up one time in a week, and give up if she gives a non-answer again. Best case, she actually messages you in a few days. You can never know in these cases. Story 39. No, that is not a soft letdown. If she does not let you know and is not initiating contact, then yes, but otherwise assume she is a normal person with a busy week and see what happens. Story 40. If she doesn't give you anything concrete like, I'm busy this week, but let's go on this date, it's something promising. Anything outside of that, I would not waste my time. There are plenty of women out there. Story 41. If it is enthusiastic, the most enthusiastic yes ever. Yes, you were completely rejected. She should be more excited for a date or sex than winning the lottery, getting to meet Taylor Swift, and a slew of other things combined in a single day. Sincerely, Society for Men understanding no means no except when yes means no too. Story 42. Woman here. If I say that, it means I am legitimately busy working. I hope you will be patient and willing to work with that, but I understand if you are not able. We are both adults with lives, so. Story 43. Back in my day, I used the rule of threes. Ask her out 3 times. If she can never make it, move on. Go out with her 3 times. If you never make out, move on. Go out on 3 makeout dates. If you never have sex, move on. Obviously, it's not foolproof, but a good rule of thumb. The "but I'm down" part of her message leaves the door open for you to ask her out again. So wait to see if she mentions going out again in the next week or so, and then try again.